workouts, and helpful advice. Add this video to your favorites. It will guide you when you train. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? Go! If you are unable to complete this movement, try resting your knees on the ground. Be sure not to lift your bottom. Your back and glutes should remain constantly in alignment. To be able to do this, make sure the abdominals are well contracted during this movement. Be sure not to bend the neck. The head should remain constantly in line with the back. To do this, stare at a fixed point on the ground. Next exercise, Spiderman plank. Ready? Go! If you are unable to complete the movement in this way, rest your foot on the ground when you take it forward. Do not raise your bottom. Your back and glutes should remain constantly in line. To be able to do this, maintain your abdominals tight during the exercise. Be sure not to bend the neck. Your head should always be in line with your back. Be sure not to flex the foot. The heel must always face towards the ceiling. Next exercise, plank with shoulder touch. Ready? Go! If you can't do it, try resting your knees on the floor. Never lift or lower your pelvis. Your head, shoulders, and hips should be on the same line. Don't rotate the pelvis to avoid decreasing the effectiveness of the exercise. Constantly keep your abs and glutes tight. Don't strain your neck by trying to look forward. Constantly stare at a fixed point on the floor. Next exercise, plank with hip abduction. Ready? Go! If you can't do it, try bending your arms by bringing your elbows on the ground and rest the foot on the floor after the movement. Don't lift your butt. Your shoulders, hips, and feet should constantly be in line. Switch sides in the shortest time possible. Go! Be sure not to bend your neck. Your head must remain in line with your back. Try staring at a fixed point on the floor to help. Next exercise, plank with high speed climbing. Ready? Go! If you cannot do it, try slowing down the pace. Do not bend your back. Keep it parallel to the floor. Keep the abs tight to keep a better balance. Do not bend or curve your neck while running. Next exercise, side plank. Ready? Go. If you can't, bend a leg at 90 degrees and rest your foot and knee on the ground. Do not look at the floor. Stare at a fixed point in front of you. Switch sides in the shortest time possible. Go. Do not lower or lift your pelvis. Head, shoulders, hips, and feet should be aligned as if they were following an imaginary line. Next exercise, high side plank with leg curl. Ready? Go. If you cannot do it, try keeping the inner leg bent and rested on the ground during the rebound phase. Do not lower or lift your pelvis. Head, shoulders, pelvis, and heels should follow an imaginary line. Switch sides in the shortest time possible. Go. Don't look at the floor. Stare at a fixed point in front of you. Next exercise, side plank hip lift. Ready? Go. If you cannot do it, try bending your legs at 90 degrees. Keep the abdomen constantly tight to stabilize the spine and avoid injuries. Switch sides in the shortest time possible. Go. Be sure not to lean the bust forward. The shoulders should be in line with your hips. Do not look at the floor. Stare at a fixed point in front of you. Next exercise, triangle plus high plank. Ready? Go. Don't bend or curve your back. Keep your abs constantly tight. Do not bend the neck. Your head should always be in line with your back. Stare at a fixed point on the floor to help you. Next exercise, back elongation. Ready? Go. Don't look forward. Relax the neck by bringing your forehead to your knees. Don't bend your arms. Keep them constantly outstretched. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.